Hello. Today we're going to learn how to do the crow pose or the crane pose, Brakasana in Sanskrit. So I'm going to give you different variations, and we are going to start with the advanced way to do it, or the way to do it without props. And then I'm going to add the blocks in case you have them at home, and so you know how to use them to aid yourself or to practice this pose over and over and gain the strength that you need. So we're going to begin with no blocks. I want you to get on a squat. So you're going to tuck your toes under and get into a squat. Your heels can be off the mat. Now, I usually teach this pose to kids too, but I think that this applies for adults as well. Imagine that you have glue in your hands and your fingers are spread. So you're just going to place your hands on the mat. And the fact that you have glue means you cannot move them anymore. So what we're going to move is the lower body. We're going to start lifting the hips, and you're going to walk with your feet closer to your hands. Now, your hips are high, your knees are slightly bent, and now you're going to start bending your elbows. Now, an easy way to do this, it's bending the elbows out so you create space on the upper arm to put your knees. But I recommend you to challenge yourself and get a better alignment by bringing the elbows in towards your legs. In that way, trying to fit your knee cup onto your armpits. And this is basically how it's going to look. So if you think about your legs, your shins are going to be aligned with your upper arms. Now, once you're in this pose, there's just a few things that you're going to do. First one is start shifting the weight of your body. Don't look down because otherwise your head is going to touch the floor. You always want to gaze towards the front of your mat. And you're already feeling here the weight on your body, on your arms. You can hold it here. This is a good first variation to start. And then you can start one foot at a time, lifting the right, hold it for a few seconds, switch, bring the left up, bring it down, and then eventually you're going to want to continue, shift the weight of your body to the front so you can bring both feet up. Now, what's the worst that can happen? You will fall, but your body's so smart that you're never going to fall on your face. Your arm is always going to be protecting yourself. I'm going to show you how to do this with blocks. Because of that fear of falling, some people like to have a support for the head. You can also use a blanket. And then the hardest part, usually for crow to do, is being able to place those knees under your armpits. So we use the other block to lift the hips and get it higher. So you're going to step on that one block, bring your hands down, and that way you don't really need to make that much effort to place your knees on your armpits. And then the other block is going to be to support your head. So you're going to place it as high as you feel comfortable. And now that you have support, you can lift your feet. You can do one at a time because you know you're not going to fall. And you know that it was easy to bring your knees to your armpits. I really hope this short tutorial helped you to get the crow pose. Namaste.